What are we doing and what just happened?
We're here back with the CB350. We just took the tank off and had a lot of fuel come out. So that was fun to deal with. So I think we're going to set the cam chain tensioner. I think that's what it's called. And we still need to take the carburetors and air boxes back off. We just took the tank off like I mentioned. And then we are going to check the valves and reset the timing.
The ignition points.
We're going to reset the ignition points.
Set the timing. We're gonna set the timing. Ignition points.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Tyler knows what he's talking about.
Not really. We're gonna do these. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that.
And this.
And then there's like a thing in there. We're gonna do some things.
It's a lot of fun. We're having a blast here.
So we need to find this, start your line there. And then 90 degrees from that should be somewhere over here. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. It's like right at the center of this hole here. So I need to get that right there. Cool.
You can kind of see that line in the center of that hole Tyler made.
Right there.
And we line it up with that notch.
Yeah, I guess that just make sure everything's in the proper place for the engine for what we're about to do next, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it without watching the video. And I'm gonna guess that I'm doing it right because I've already watched this and I'm pretty sure I remember the next step. And it's pretty easy. So 1 second, my glasses are very dirty. This, put this on there. So now I believe we're just loosening this all the way out and something should happen. Oh gosh! That's not what should happen, but something should happen. Something good. We might hear like a thunk, I think. Is there another screw back there somewhere I'm not seeing? All right. Okay, so according, oh no!
Wish I understood.
Dropped my phone. So according to everything we have seen, we did do the cam tensioner correctly. It just seems like nothing happened. You know what I mean?
The video said you might hear a noise, but we didn't, so...
Yeah, his also didn't come out all the way like
I'm
ours
assuming
did.
the adjustment was made.
He was doing it on a 360 and we're on a 350, so we'll just assume we did it right. That's where it was, right in there.
Here.
So we might be doing valves
Valves
next.
first.
Which is cool, because I want to learn how to do valves on my bike. Yeah, this is like the main service that needs to be done on our bikes. So we're about to learn how to do that. Jake, when you got this bike, did someone say to you, oh, you should get an old bike so you can learn how to work on them?
Yeah.
How you liking it?
I mean, I can definitely appreciate learning how to work on a bike, for sure. I've never been very mechanical, ever, so it's kind of nice learning this.
But it is also kind of a pain in the butt, right?
Oh, it's frustrating.
All right, so we're gonna do the valve adjustments. We need to put
We have to get this LT marker back to where this notch is, and we have to make sure there's compression coming through. LT's right here. I get here. Check for compression.
You getting any?
I'm not.
Okay, then I'll just keep going. Oh,
There it is.
okay.
So I need to back a little bit there.
How far?
Oh,
You might have to go all the way back around.
it kind of just like popped on me there.
I mean, you might be able to rock it back a little bit, but
there it is. So this. See, it doesn't want to do that. See, it jumps forward by itself every time I get compression. There's the compression.
all right, well, we had a hell of a time trying to find top dead center. We're still not sure if we actually did it.
So we went through the compression, and it's like, as you saw, it's just forcing itself to go back. So I just continued to tighten until I could line up the LT with that notch. So we'll see if that is right. Right now we're just trying to adjust the valves and figure out if we, well, first of all, figure out if we need to.
I'm sure we do.
So,
but I'm sure everybody that watches our videos knows how to do this way more than we do.
and like we have no idea what we're actually
They just like watching us struggle, maybe. Okay. So keep loosening it. Hold on. Turn it slowly to the right. To the right, the other way. Keep it right there. Turn it very slowly to the left. Okay, stop. Now turn it very slowly to the right. Like, keep going. A little bit more. All right, now like a hair to the left. Okay, now keep it there. Keep the screw there as you lock, tighten that. I think you're gonna need an actual wrench.
So pull off the hair. Okay.
Okay, now slightly to the right. Okay. Cool. That one should be done.
Should be.
Intake valve may be properly adjusted. All right, now we do the same for the other one. Oh boy, working on a motorcycle is tough when you don't know what you're doing. I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching this and saying all kinds of things about what we're doing wrong. And I'll point one out here. We did not have the engine at top dead center. And that's why here during this time-lapse area, we're having a hard time setting the clearance on the exhaust valve. I know. We'll fix it. Don't worry. So that's the issue we're having there. And I think that contributed somewhat to the intake valve being a little tough too, but we'll fix it. We also didn't have the proper ratchet size to get the next ones off, as you'll see in a second. So this video is actually going to be split into two parts because it's getting a little long here. So in the next video, we're going to do the ignition points. It's going to start with me. I clean the petcock. And then we'll see if this runs. Hopefully it does. If not, I don't know. Let us know what you think. Bye. The valve adjustment has defeated Jake. And we've only done the one side.
It's not been fun. This is not staying where it needs to stay. And it's very frustrating.
That could be something we're doing wrong. We don't really know what we're doing. So
I know we've not mentioned that before.
we're gonna mention it all the time. We don't know what we're doing. I kind of had a feeling this would happen because it was mentioned in one of the videos I watched. But the valve cover is sort of stripped here. And it's really tight, it doesn't want to come off. So we are trying all our options to try to get that one off. This is the exhaust one on the right hand side.